Hello, everyone, and a Happy New Year's to you all. On January 7th, we have some light heavyweight action. Ali Izmailov, who brings in a record of 6 wins, 4 by knockout, no defeats, will be taking on Israel Duffus, who brings in a record of 20 wins, 17 by knockout, and 7 defeats. Another solid fight for Izmailov. This is just him finding the best competition he can and facing it on a consistent basis. And now he's trying he's dipping his toe over in America. He was based out of his home in Russia and was getting pretty solid competition, but now he's going to try and fight on this side of the pond, and hopefully he will continue to do well. Ali should have no problem outboxing Duffus. I know Duffus has 27 fights, 17 knockouts to a person who has 6 fights, but Ali Izmailov is high on my prospect list. He's moving up the ladder every single fight, and he's keeping himself busy. That's the best thing. Now, I do have Ali Izmailov winning by unanimous decision. I think Ali Izmailov is going to take this fight and try and do what he was doing last fight and work on a couple things. Just try and improve, attack here. Will this work against this type of fighter? Will this work against that type of fighter? What won't work? Just basically figuring out future strategies without getting clipped or being cocky. He's got sometimes he can be a counterpuncher, or he can just straight out box. He's a very good technical fighter that I like to watch. His last fight wasn't really exciting. He was just trying to read how awkward James Ballard was, and then he just really finished him off without even trying. He was just doing his thing, and I think he's just going to do his thing, and probably kind of like Dmitry Bivol versus Salamov, which a lot of people criticize, but Dmitry Bivol is not really, he can be a boxer and a counterpuncher as well, more of a boxer, but he's also an interceptor, like how Bruce Lee would be. Now, I'm not going to say he's on Bruce Lee's level or vice versa, yada yada, getting a pissing match, no, but he's good at just stopping what you're going to do for the full fight, never getting started. That's what Bivol can do, and that's what Ali Izmailov can do. And I think that's what Ali Izmailov is going to do against Duffus. Almost said doofus. Slapping my hand for that stupid joke. But what's next for Ali Izmailov after this victory? I do think it's going to be a win. There is Charles Foster out there. He is over here in America, so we might as well see. Charles Foster is 20-0. He may like to pick off a rising star, but he may be picked off himself. So a low reward, high risk, low reward type of thing. So I don't know if Charles Foster will be that open. But another option is Dominic Boesel, the IBO light heavyweight world champion. And I think Ali Izmailov could pick him off. He's another person similar to Duffus. And I just think that he could take the minor world title, run around with it in America as a trinket, because Joe Q boxing fan doesn't know shit about the boxing promotions, the boxing sanctioning bodies, the different boxers that are only allowed to box certain other boxers in these other promotions, and why can't they fight each other? Basically, my brother is a big boxing fan, but he just found out how many world titles there were with this whole WBA situation coming out, and don't let the WBC slide. Anyways, I'm getting off track, but I think he could get that trinket world title, get a few more victories, maybe catch an eye of a light heavyweight, former world light tongue twister, a former world light heavyweight champion, or heavyweight, no, but light heavyweight champion or contender, take them out and continue to go up the ranks. And I think having that IBO title would help just bring a little eyes, because you got somebody like maybe on his last legs, say fellow countryman Sergey Kovalev. Sergey Kovalev is like, well, I'm not going to get another sanctioning body's world title shot, maybe an IBA one, but except not an IBF, WBO, WBC, WBA, anything like that. So might as well go for an IBO, take on fellow countrymen, nice payday. Izmailov versus Kovalev for the IBO light heavyweight world title. That sounds good. That sounds like a good path to do. Good path to go in. So, I mean, I know he's not going to stand around, Ali Izmailov. I'm big on this guy. He can improve. He needs to improve, of course. He's getting hit with shots that he shouldn't have, but I think now he's just going to be sharpening his tools, learning his craft, and moving forward. And I just gave a couple of examples of where he could go from now, but I do think he will win versus Israel Duffus by unanimous decision. So anyways, y'all take it easy, everybody. Later.